Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in. Let's see, as usual, I'll kind of sit here, wait for a bit, set up the notifications while you guys flood in here, and then we'll get started. Just gotta send it over to the Twitter. Make sure if you're watching the rerun, if you want to just skip to the end and see the list, you can. Um, I'd appreciate a sub, like, join us on Twitter, follow us on Twitter, join our Discord. What's up, guys? Sup, Liam? Sup, Austin, Brian, V? What's up, guys? All right, let me go ahead and share this over to the Twitter. And I'll also share it to the Discord. Uh-oh, Narc just posted. He just posted his list. Tucker, Bobby Witt, Jose Ramirez. Woo. He's got a good list today. Ian Happ made the list. Michael Bush made the list. Interesting. Looks like a lot in the Cubs game. But, all right, let's get started. What's up, everyone? What's up, Max, Chris? What's up, Caleb? Yo, what's up, Yigo? Yigo in the building? We got the daily Gatorade lemon lime today. Um, Not typically a lemon lime fan, if I'm honest, but okay, that is gas. It is gas though. What's up, everyone? Make sure while you stop in, drop a like. Helps out more than you might think. Appreciate it. Easy for the sub. Sometimes that works, sometimes it don't. But sup, what's up, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, the giveaway was yesterday, Jason. Gave away $100 and then 4 free memberships as well for Propfinder. What's up, Josh? John was the first like. There you go. I know a lot of you guys are from Discord and Twitter, but if you're not, make sure to follow us there. Everything's free. You can join whatever. Morning, morning. Morning, Tara. Tara was actually one of the giveaway winners, I believe. What's up, Maurice? What's up, Ardot? Alright, let's get started. We got a good amount of people in here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yesterday was a decent day. Um, I had 3 parlays go 1 for 2, but I saw a lot of you guys cash with Kurtz, and Rooker hit a ball 400 feet. Ketel Marte hit a ball 400 feet. And Lindor got robbed. So, good picks, just unfortunate, honestly. But happens. That's what happens when you bet homers, you know. What's up? What's up? What's up? Suzuki sold you for 4K. Oh man, appreciate the sub. All right, let's get started. Twins game looks like a fade again. Again, really? Um, it is gonna rain, so it does look like an auto fade here, which is unfortunate because Buxton is nasty. Buxton sold you one for 1.2, yeah. Yeah, I just like you can like the players, but the weather, if the weather's not on your side, it's not gonna be a good pick, you know? Need a 3-man? Alright. I got you, bro. 40%, but this is indoors, so it's not gonna affect anything. Everything else looks fine. Um Giants is pretty much an auto fade. The worst ballpark in the league for home runs. Some people still like betting on it, but as for this, the weather seems fine. Um, Weather seems fine. If you ever want to figure out a quick summary, you could just click a game, and then it shows hour by hour for game time. It shows if the wind changes any direction or anything. Um, I have a whole video on how to research home runs. If you're confused at all throughout the stream, go watch that. It's only a few minutes. PCA, Rooker, Jordan Beck is a lock. Need a four leg. Four legs are crazy work. Yeah. Rain was unexpected, though, I think, in the Dodgers game yesterday. That was weird. If anyone saw Muncie's little pop up to first, that was pretty funny. He got two RBIs on a pop up to first because no one could see the ball. All they saw was Rain. The second baseman just put his hands over his head. Didn't know what to do. All right, let's get started here. No pitcher announced yet, or no, there's a pitcher announced. It just has no splits. Jeffrey Springer definitely seems to struggle versus righties. Pretty good versus lefties. Same for last year. He only gave up one homer, but I feel like that's just a one-off. He's only given up one homer, two homers in the past 2 years. Wow, that was a crazy voice crack. Muncie clutched for 1,400 yesterday. There you go. All right, let's get started. Definitely versus lefty or versus righties he struggles. I mean, and he throws a four seam and changeup 80% of the time. So that's the pitch we're gonna want to look at. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna go game by game. So if you guys keep like saying people and I'm not going to them, it's just easier to go game by game. And I got a lot of suggestions like that in DMs from people saying go game by game because it just makes it easier for everyone to follow along. So that's what we're going to do because I think it is way easier. It's not even close. Okay, lots of good hitters on the Tigers versus lefties instead of righties, which is a great sign. Gleyber Torres, we actually had him yesterday. Did not come through, but he was in the sweet spot. Versus lefties, he sees the four seam and changeup well, hits them both hard. Don't love his barrel though, 13.3 recently. Let's see, what did he do yesterday? Yeah, just not far enough. He got a single. It's not helpful. Yep, this is the earliest game, Jeff. That's also why I kind of want to do this, because when we go game by game, we're doing the early game so you guys can put in bets. Like, I had Adele on my list, and I just couldn't put him in time. I didn't realize the game was starting. Rooker say a wit. Okay, so Gleyber Torres, Jahmai Jones, 476 ISO. Pretty crazy. Only has a 12.5 barrel. Not a lot of data on him. Torque, maybe. Change up four seam. Check his ISO here. Slugging. Anything over a 600 slugging is pretty elite. This guy does give up a lot on his four seam. He's given up 10 home runs on just the four seam and changeup this year. Versus righties, which is kind of crazy. Why does Kurtz keep going? Because, dude, he has a 46% barrel. Guy's nasty. Winsell a day late. I see a lot of you guys are on Winsell. Baez for a hit. Baez is a 368. Rather take Jahmai Jones or probably Winsell. Okay, Winsell doesn't look bad. It's just a small sample size. So, I don't know. Not saying it's bad. Like, he has a 636 and an 833 on the change, but he's only seen 12 pitches. Seen 12 pitches and he hit a homer, so I don't know if this guy's actually nasty or if he's just kind of a one-off. Baez sweet spot. Ooh. Yeah, Winsell looks nasty. Six doubles, six homers. 6 homers on the season, and he's played 24 games, so 25% chance he'll hit a homer. It's just, where is he? Here. He bats much better versus lefties. Appreciate the sub, Almighty. Um, 358 homer. Don't love that. 379 double though. It's like you could take it. It's just I don't know if there's enough on him. I probably wouldn't take him. We could check his splits here. 9 for 39 with 3 homers in home games though. Thursdays he's 2 for 10. Small sample size. It's just a small sample size. I wouldn't take it just because of that, even though it's really good. Like you could take it. It's just a small sample size, so. Baez has a 6.7. Definitely don't take Baez. Probably wouldn't take anything from this game. If I were to, it would be, I guess it would be win sell. But, like, even Jahmai Jones, these guys have 21 at bats, 22 at bats versus lefties on the year. So it's just not something I want to base my data on there. This guy does give up almost at least one a game. Green's in the sweet spot. Riley Green's stats are terrible versus lefties though. He has 1 homer versus a lefty, 16 versus righties. Torque. Let's see. Torque is a 20% barrel. 0 for 2 against this pitcher. 3D1 four seam, 190 on the changeup. 308 on the slider. 26. I cannot wait for you guys to see the update. I think it drops tomorrow. It's going to help so much when researching homers. It's absolutely insane. I can't believe how much time and effort Jose pours into this site. You guys are going to love it. Torque. I don't know. I wouldn't. When was this? 17th? May 17th. %20 barrel recently is good, though. This isn't barreled. This one and this one are. They're off the same... I know they weren't off the same guy. Did someone say he's in the sweet spot, though, or no? Is Torque? Jacob Wilson for 2 bases. If you're going to take anyone for 2 bases, probably him. Yo, what's up, Luga? Torque's overdue, agreed. John, no, you can cancel whenever. But, like, you'll get all the updates, if that's what you're asking. And it's also $10.99 a month if you use code PF30. It's at the bottom of the screen. Weak spot. Sorry, Marco. Batter, weak spot. Torque is not in the weak spot. Tiger's gonna rake. I think they could. Jahmai Jones is in the weak spot. Is that better, Marco? Yeah, don't love any hitters from this game. 205, 257, 6th and 7th. Like, Baez stats look terrible. This guy's good versus lefties, so not going to take Green or McKinstry. And then Jahmai Jones, like, maybe, but he's just 12.5 barrel. Neither of them were homers, so... Top 3 for today, we're finding them. We're finding them. Yeah, Kurtz is batting third. Interesting. He's 0 for 4 batting third. There's no splits for this guy, so... dang, that sucks. Nothing to go off of. If anyone wants to look up this guy's pitch mix, we can come back to it later. But I don't even know if you'll find anything. There's no splits on him this year or last. He might have just got called up or something. Who hits the four-seam cutter? Is that what he throws? Make a pick for each game on who you take for 1+ hit. I could do that. Four-seam 58% cutter. Okay. Four-seam cutter. Appreciate it, Dominic. Also Caleb. Appreciate it. Um, for this game against lefties, let's see. Who would I take? Who would I take to get a hit? I guess just the highest batting average. Um, how does Hobby have a 368 batting average? That's insane. I guess I'd probably take, even though he has a 429 and he has a 409, remember, it's a small sample size. I don't want to go based off of that. Um, might go based off of just, well, but I think Baez gets a hit here. Yeah, Baez is 2 for 5 against him in the past as well. Torres is 2 for 11 with a homer. But yeah, I could try to do that. Last pitched in 2021. Jeez. Okay, let's look at all these guys against the four seam cutter, since that's what he throws apparently. Mainly four seam as well, and he's a lefty. So, okay, Kurtz does not hit lefties well. Do not take Kurtz today. He only has one homer, 38 at bats, 6 for 38 with a homer. He has a 158 batting average. Would not take him today. Cubs, Cardinals, Dodgers, Rockets, greatest shape for homers. Before I do anything else, I'd probably take Rooker to get a hit. Or Jacob Wilson, even. Jacob Wilson's odds are going to be awful, though. He has a 0% barrel on the fastball, but this dude has a 400 batting average to lefties. It's kind of funny. Urshela weak spot. I wouldn't take anyone other than, like, maybe Rooker. You guys said four-seam cutter. I probably wouldn't even take it then. 96. 333 on the changeup, 190 on the four-seam, and 0 on the cutter. I wouldn't take it. 50 pitches, 21%. He likes the changeup. Like, there's a crazy ISO against the changeup. I guess no homers, but only one. Yeah, I wouldn't take any A's today, I don't think. Almost everyone on the A's bats worse. Like, if you look at all the homers, like, Jacob Wilson has 7, he has 2. Rooker has 11, he has 5. Kurtz has 10, he goes down to 1. Rooker, day game demon. True, but even his barrel doesn't look good. Like, 13.3. Goes down with the cutter, and then his ISO's bad, too. His batting average on the four seems a 190 to lefties. He has 8 and 8, so when it's just researching homers, Marco, it doesn't really matter. 2 on Thursdays. Just don't love it. Minus 115 for 2 bases. That's not terrible for Wilson. Rooker sold the hit slip yesterday. Yeah, Marco, I know, but like for homers, it don't matter. Like if they're the same, this is only the stat that matters. Oh wait, never mind. You're completely right. He has way more at bats. I didn't see that. Yeah, Kurtz was the best yesterday. I really liked Soto and Lindor too. Soto hit, Lindor got robbed, which was unfortunate, obviously. Yeah, ESG, that's true. Sorry, I gotta catch up on chat here. I guess I am caught up. Just came in. We have nothing so far, Elijah. First game's a little weird. Not a lot of data for these guys, and then over here, this guy doesn't have any splits. But even then, they just don't bat well versus lefties as a team. Look, all this red. Like, good splits here. I guess I wouldn't be surprised if Jahmai Jones goes. Plus 700 is tempting. Something else you got to take into consideration, like, plus 700 odds are pretty nasty. Even when so. Who's better between... Sell is a 23.1. He throws a change of four seam. Wait, what's his whiff and strikeout? When Sell strikes out, he has a 0% whiff rate. 22.7 against the lefty. K percent. If you're gonna take anyone, take Winsell Perez. But I'm not going to, so just be careful with what you do with that. Yeah, Marte with a 402 footer. Yep, saw that live actually. I was watching the reel on stream. But now we don't have to do that because we will get to all the games. Actually, I gotta kind of hurry up, but I think Twins game is a fade, so we just gotta get through this game and then maybe find a pair for it. So versus lefties, this guy struggles. Wow, 4 for 23. Wow, 57% on the fastball, and then splitter. Holy. Okay, versus righties. Steven Kwan just doesn't barrel anything. Plus 950 to hit a homer. Last time this guy's hit a homer is April 15th. Last time he hit a homer off this pitch mix, of course. Nah, not really liking Torres. If you were to take anyone from that game, I'd take Winsell. Then you can check sweet spots or weak spots for the HRRs or hits if you want. Good two man, I got you, Maurice. That's how I am. All I want is a good two man, really. A lot of people like Kyle Schwarber, I assume. Guardians bats don't look great, to be honest. Jose Ramirez is better versus righties. Nasty on the four seam. 354 double, 330 field out. 415 triple? How do you hit a 415 triple? Oh, that's so annoying. Like, that is just so annoying. Jose Ramirez doesn't look bad. 277 ISO, 245 ISO, 57% on the four seam, 319 batting average, low whiff, low K. I like that. Against the splitter, it's rough. He's just got to lay off that pitch 40% of the time versus 60%. So at least get probably 1 or 2 in at bat. You like Sheeman? Yeah, we're fading the Twins game. Manzardo, Bo Naylor, skipping Cleveland and rolling Allison Madison Barger. Naylor's got to get ISO. It's actually good against the splitter. There's only this one at bat. 286, 222 on the splitter when he's seen it. 390, 383, 317, 353. Could get with Naylor for 520. He has 8 homers. What are his splits? Decent at home, bad in day, bad in June. Wow. This guy's just not good this year. Terrible on Thursdays. Wow. Wow. Never mind. What was Jose? Santana? We could check Santana. Rooker, Acuna, Otani. That sounds like a chalked parlay. Didn't love Rooker, Adam. I wouldn't take Buxton. It's going to rain, most likely, so Data's all about, or like betting on baseball is all about what's most likely to happen. You never know what's going to happen, but like even with the weather, 72% chance of rain, I'm not gonna bet on a game that has 72% chance of rain. It's not worth it. There's like 10 other games you could bet on. It's just why would you bet on a game that might rain? Or like more than probably will rain. Okay, Schneemann, wouldn't let's see. 13%, 21.9 on the season. He's been in a slump recently. I like taking guys who have at least a 20, sometimes a little lower than that, but he's at 8.3, 80-mile exit velocity. Don't love unless he's in a sweet spot and has good splits, which Homie's terrible. Day he's the same. Junie's been bad. Thursdays he's bad. First righties he's better, but he has more bad splits than good. Jose's splits are better at home. 4 in day compared to 9. About the same when you take percentages. 0 homers on a Thursday. 6 for 30. Why is he so bad on a Thursday, dude? Are you serious? Now, before I take that off, I'm going to go through the other guys, see how they perform on Thursdays. Because they could have just faced hard pitchers. So this guy's 5 for 15. Santana is 5 for 21. So it looks like Jose does just struggle against or on Thursday. Well, this guy and Sheeman also bad. They probably just face some hard pitchers. What it most likely comes down to is as a team, they all seem to struggle on Thursdays. So sometimes that just happens. Like, yeah, all these guys are like 1 or 2 for 17. Jose is going to be batting righty this year. Or not this year, this game. I believe. Yeah, so verse right. No, he's going to be batting lefty. Versing a righty. Yo, what's up, Sean? What if I missed everything? Everything. You missed it all. I think Jose for this game. Jose looks good. Tanner Beebe struggles versus lefties, it looks like. Yeah, most definitely. And throws a four-seam changeup a ton. That's what we like to see. So versus righties, this guy's bat better versus lefties, which is just unfortunate. Barger looks okay. We'll start here. Four-seam change, 33.3% barrel. Probably just going to have to take that based on that barrel percent. All 8 of his homers are versus righties. Day and night are the same. He's a little worse away, but most of that is just probably random. He has a better average on the road, actually. In comparison, that doesn't really matter. Thursdays, he's really good. Batting fourth, he's 3 for 4 with a 750 average. Holy. Batting first, he's 5 for 5. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like Barger today. Definitely like Barger. Here's the list so far. We only got 2, Jose and Barger. Jose Ramirez and I don't even know his first name. Addison Barger. I'll post in the Discord, Nate. Make sure you guys, if you're not in our Discord, join. It's completely free. You can join that and follow us on Twitter too. We post everything there. Twitter's more for like the updates to the site and everything. Discord's more for like a sense of community. You could talk to people and chat all the time. There's also voice channels, so you could literally talk to people. Don't love anyone else just from the look. Vladdy, maybe. I know Vladdy, I think he went yesterday. Ooh. See, now this is weird. So against Barger, he throws fastball and changeup almost 50% of the time. versus righties, he only throws his fastball 22, and then he mixes like everything in. It's another reason it's hard to bet against guys like this. Vladdy does have a good history with him. 4 for 8 with a homer. Close chat and hit the like button. That's what I'm saying, Ryan. Let's try and get back up to 300. We hit it a few days ago. Let's try and do that again. Narth posted. What did Narth post? He posted Bobby Witt, Kyle Tucker. He posted Sheeman. Interesting. Let's go back and look at Sheeman. I didn't love him. Good ISO on the four seam. Good slugging too. It's just I think he's like he's in a slump now. I don't like taking guys who are currently in a slump. Kind of like them to hit one here maybe and then be on the come up, but single home run. So not too bad recently, but like look, we got to get him back to this. And then against the splitter, he has nothing too, so don't love that. Rooker doesn't look great. Jose Ramirez and Barger, yeah. One plus hit in the Blue Jays game, I'd just take Barger for it, honestly. Value guys. I'll look at them later. No, not Bo. I don't want to take Bo, I don't think. I don't want to take any righties. It's just not worth. Lefties are much better against this pitcher. And they're pitching this guy because of that. This guy's not going to give up much to lefties. Or to righties, I mean. And they are full of righties. So getting a quick glance here and then choosing the metrics can just save you a ton of time. Why do I like Barger? Because he has a 33% barrel percent against the four seam and changeup, which basically means a barrel is anytime the exit velocity is above 98 and the angle is at a certain angle for a ball to be possible to or likely to be hit for a home run. So this number basically tells you the odds that he can hit a ball that will be like about the right angle, speed, and will go far enough to be a home run. So as you can see here, this ball was barreled because it's above 90 exit velocity in that sweet spot of the angle, and then 100 exit velocity. I don't know if 23's in that sweet spot. It might be close. This 23 again. I think 36 is in that sweet spot. See 105, 36, home run. And then scroll down a little bit more. Exit velocity 134, 112, 20, 109, 25. He's hitting the ball on the perfect. Basically, he's barreling the ball. You barrel up the ball, you just hit it on the really sweet spot of the bat. But yeah, I won't take anything else from this game. Let's look at sweet spots before I move on. Barger is in a sweet spot with a 300 ISO. Or in a weak spot. Sorry, Marco, I'm trying. In a weak spot. Basically what this screen does, the batting order matchup tab, shows any spot in the batting order a pitcher gives up more than a 200 ISO to a certain position. So as you can see here, 342, 343, 222. Jose Ramirez is in the best ISO weak spot as well. So weak spot, thank you, Sean. Barger, double check. I'm using both of them data on ChatGPT. Bro, if you want the data, you got a sub, man. If you're just putting into ChatGPT, come on. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, okay. Like those from that game. This game's basically chalked. So before I continue, I'm going to put these guys in. because I want to make sure I actually have something going for these early games. So make sure if you want to bet on this game, put something in. So I will be taking, let's see. Here's what we got for this game. So Jose and Barger. They both have the worst odds in this game, which means I found the right picks, I guess. I think Barger's one of my favorites, probably. So I'll put him to win 1 unit. Jose too, though. They're both in sweet spots. I'll just put both of them to win a unit. $30, $40. Okay, I just put both of those in. I'm also gonna parlay both of these for like a few bucks, probably to win 3 units. So I'll do Jose. I just want to make sure I have these guys locked before all these other games start. Put it in 3 for 56. Oh, 50% payout boost? Minimum 6x payout. Oh, yeah. I'm doing a 3-leg. On underdog, guys, there's a 50% profit boost. I'll put in a 3-leg and let you guys know what I do. What does Springer look like? He's not playing today. J-Ram or Barger, like them both. Ooh, you picked Barger yesterday. Day late. There you go. What are the picks? Allen, bro. Both straight. I straighted both of them and paired both of them. So, okay, skipping this game. I don't like Seaman. Not really. I like him on the fastball, but that pitcher doesn't throw it enough for it to be worth. And he's bad against the splitter. Nah, you're good, Alan. It's just like they were on the screen. One from early game, one from midday, one from late. I like doing, like, pairing them from each. Like, I'll do 2 paired from the early game and then 2 paired from the middle. So, just so I could, like, see it at the same time, I guess. I don't know. Pairing is so random, though. Like, yesterday I had 4 parlays. I think 1 went 0 for 2, and then 3 went 1 for 2. So, it's just like, bruh. And one of those I had Cattell, one I had Lindor. Both hit a ball 400 feet. And I think, no, I don't think I parlayed Rooker. But just unfortunate. Making the right picks, just unfortunate. All right, Christopher Sanchez. I know this guy's a really good pitcher. Struggles versus righties, but I'm not even gonna bet on it. He gives up a .9, 0.57 last year. It's really not even worth. You should show you guys a better versus pitcher. Isaac Paredes is nasty versus him. I bet there's gonna be a lot of people on Twitter on Paredes, but I would highly bet against it. It's 0% ISO on the slider. Not going to bet on this game. Not going to force anything. Here to give you guys actual good picks and how I use the site. And this is how I would use the site. I would fade this game completely. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Pin the list. There's only 2 so far. So Jose and Barger. I guess I could. You're right. You're right, bro. Give me 1 sec. Make sure you guys like and sub, turn on noties, join our Discord, follow us on Twitter. All of that is free. And if you want to try the site for yourself, use code PF30 to get 30% off your order. Joey, it was me, bro. It was me. Okay, why does it not say I'm live? Oh, here it is. Wait. Yeah, I was trying to hit 300 likes. I think we can do that. We hit 300 a few days ago on our best stream yet, where we had 500 people in. Why does it say I'm not live? Like I'm completely, totally live. There we go. Okay. Right now we have J-Ram, J-Ram, and... Oh my god, stop autocorrecting me. I'm typing J-Ram and Barter. There you go. I will pin that. Larnack looks good. This game, Justin, I would fade the Twins game because 72% chance of rain. Let's go to the ballpark weather tab to see. Yeah, it's going to be 70% all game until, like, the very end. It's been super rainy in Minnesota. I would just fade. It's not worth it. Wenzel, he looks okay, just a small sample size. But Osiris, why do you have ChatGPT do stuff for you? You can interpret the data yourself. I also have a video showing how. JRAM Jose Ramirez. I should have just typed Jose Ramirez. Yo, what's up, Bet? I hate to break the news. Ricker does not look good today. I guess not terrible, but I wouldn't take him. Everyone on Wit today. No, I don't like anyone in either the Twins or Tigers game. This game, it's just all these A's guys bat way better versus righties. So if you look at lefty splits, apart from Jacob Wilson and Brent Rooker, which I guess you could take, but he throws a four-seam and not change, was a cutter. Four-seam and cutter is a 13.3% barrel. It's fine recently, but I don't know. I just wouldn't take it. It's a little low for me. Yeah, I take all my plays straight. Alright, I'm going to keep going. Rays Royals, we have Shane Baz struggles against righties. Michael Lorenzen struggles versus righties as well. This should be pretty easy. Never mind, because this guy only gives up homers on his slider that he throws 10% of the time. This guy must have an awful slider. Versus righties. Even though he has a low ISO, he has a 46%. Throws this ball 46% of the time. So if we find someone who crushes it, he's had good outings recently though. Threw 6.2 in against New York. Crazy strikeout rate. Don't be fooled by this though. As you can see, Kansas City strikes out second least in the entire league. So don't be like this is a line you'd look at on any of those betting apps. Like look at the last five, be like, oh yeah, this is a lock. But nah, nah, he's probably going under that. Okay. Start with India here. Let's actually look at the weak spots. So for this game, weak spots are Bobby Witt and Mark Canha. This lineup is confirmed. If it's not confirmed, nothing will be green in this spot. Let's see. Barger and J-Ram were both in sweet spots, right? It's kind of crazy. And they both have the best ones. Everyone betting on Bobby Witt. I'll look at him, bro. I don't know. He is in sweet spot, 278 ISO, 451 to the seventh hitter, 4 homers. Jeez. 343, 231, 325. 343 batting fourth. Who's likely batting fourth? Aranda? Good look at Aranda. Alright, let's get back to this, though. This guy definitely gives up more homers versus righties. He has a terrible slider. Gives up a ton on his slider. Bobby Witt does not hit the slider well. Does he hit the fastball, though? He does. Knuckle curve. Knuckle curve he has only one at bat against, or against hitting it at least. 67% whiff rate. That's probably about normal. Thank you, Sean. Canzone? Where's Canzone? He's on the Mariners, so I'm skipping that game. Yeah, Casey, these lineups are out. Hmm. Okay, versus a righty. Often has a 265 ISO, but a low. He's a really good ISO. For any reason, like for this guy, um, who did I click on? Nick Lofton. As you can see here, the knuckle curve doesn't display. That means he's not put a knuckle curve into play all season. So when you see, like, you look at these percentages, like, wait, that's only like 60%. It's because he hasn't put a knuckle curve into play, if you ever see that. Sweet spots for the Guardians, J Rams in one of them. Yeah, I mean, Bobby Witt looks nasty, but, like, uh, I don't know. I don't like that he throws the knuckle curve as a second pitch. I wish it was something like a changeup, like it usually is. Changeups are just easier to read. Like, no one hits a knuckle curve well, bro. Let's see batter versus pitcher, actually. Okay, Bobby Witt's 1 for 2 with a homer. India's 2 for 7 with a homer. So not terrible. But I bet they just got a four seam on him. Jonathan India has a 20% barrel, 8.8 on the season, though. Bobby's sweet spot? Yeah, he is. Best bet, either Barger or J Ram so far. Pena's the pick for Astros Phillies. I'd fade that game completely, but you could take it if you'd like. I don't know who J can. Are you meaning J Ram? Zolev? Sean, I do go over him. Ginger see Bobby splits. Let's look at Bobby splits. Homie's worse. Dayhe's worse slightly, but it's also I need to start looking at the at bats. So Homie is definitely worse on homers. Uh, day and night's about the same. Thursdays he's nasty. 15 for 43, 349 batting average. Um, Righties he's way better, of course. We know that he isn't a sweet spot, so I'd probably have to take him. And I do like him. It's just like I don't love that this guy throws a knuckle curve the other 40% of the time because no one hits a knuckle curve. That's the point of a knuckle curve. 414, 427. Jeez. This guy's been absolutely raking recently. Yeah, I'll take him. 15-minute warning if you guys want to bet anything on the first slate. You have 15 minutes to do so. I think the Royal Stadium is actually really bad. I don't know. Check out Salvi. Mr. Perez is not playing today, apparently. This game's not... Yeah, this game's not a part of the early slate. 4th, 5th, 6th? Okay, let's see. This guy definitely struggles versus righties, but he only throws these pitches 40% of the time, so because of that, I'd probably fade, but we can look. They have to be really good against the sinker and four seam, though. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate when pitchers have this. Like that's when you know this guy's a good pitcher. He has good command. He could throw whatever pitch he wants, and it's still going to be a good pitch. Obviously, apart from these two, but he trusts himself enough to split his pitches well. That's respectable. That's commendable. 4th, 5th, 6th, this lineup isn't out. Someone said it is, though, so I'll refresh. The next update will help with this, so you won't have to wait for a million years. Not a million years, I guess it was like 5 seconds, but you get the idea. For the sweet spots, sometimes weak spots. For the weak spots, That's what I said. That's what I said, Sean. That's what I said. For the weak spots, there would be maybe a refresh button right here, so it's just a lot faster. Little hint is somebody coming next. Definitely struggles against the fourth guy. Okay, see, this lineup is confirmed now. So, okay, gotta be a righty here. So I don't love a Ronda, unless he's nasty. Oh, he's kind of nasty. 284 Caminario. Everyone was saying Caminario. Sinker, four seam, slider, sweeper wouldn't include. 19.6 on the season. Don't love it though. Don't love it. When Cell looks okay, he just has a small sample size. Ice game. Below Caminario. Yandy. It's Yandy. They all, basically all have more homers batting versus righties. They do have less at bats batting lefties. Caminario is nasty. Below, oh, don't love that. Okay, so even though he's better versus lefties, he has better percentages. So, as you can see, there's a sinker, four-seam, slider, sweeper, all the righties, giving up a lot of ISO, kind of a small sample size. Here he's better, but the percentages he also throws more, so. Weak spot, there it is. Justin, I'd fade the Twins game. Still fade the Twins game. It's gonna rain. I don't know if JR is gonna crush one, bro. It's 20%, but I just don't love that he throws so many pitches. He does bat well though, so bat way better versus righties than lefties. Yeah, it's what, 12 homers, 13 homers, 15. Yeah, there's some down here. Yeah. Let's see who's in sweet spot. Weak spot. I'm never gonna get that right. Aranda, Magnum, Josh Lowe, Chandler Simpson. Chandler. Batting fourth. Like, don't love Aranda. That's low. He hasn't hit a 433. Holy crap. Yeah, probably no on Aranda. Diaz. I don't like this, man. Like, sure, he looks really good on a pitch that he throws 1/5 of the time. But let's see the other 1/5. You have to take everything. Everything's a percentage. So he's good against a sweeper, bad against a slider, bad against a sinker. When you put them all together, 13.311 on the season. So it's like, it's just too much. It's too much for a hitter. Have to take a lefty who hits the four-seamer changeup well. This guy does. 304, 262. If you're going to take anyone for a hit, I'd probably take Lau. I don't think he's going to hit a homer, though. Which is annoying, because these pitchers struggled. I go game by game, so I'm not going to like skip around to a ton of hitters. I just want to go game by game. It makes it so much easier. Versus lefties, he actually gives up a decent amount of homers, 1.35 on the year. Caminero has already homered once off of him. Yeah, it's 2 for 3 as well. You could take him. It's just, bro, a guy that throws 1/5 of like every pitch is just weird, man. I just wouldn't. I don't know. I just wouldn't. Like, sure, he's probably the best hitter on the team. He's in the sweet spot, which makes it a little rougher, but I already did, Elijah. Appreciate it, Alvin. Make sure you guys like up the stream. 355 people in here. Appreciate it, J.R. Brown, for the sub. Let's see. I'm gonna check the likes. Want to try and get 300. Maybe beat the record that we have. We have 100. 100 exactly. Caminari home run pattern. I could look at his splits. His splits could help me decide. Way better at home. He's playing away though. Day games, nights pretty much the same. Thursdays he's nasty. Oh my god, I'm so torn on Caminario. I just don't love the splits here. Okay, here's him against everything. 18.6 on the season, 20% here. Every time he's hit one, it's been a homer. Except all of these. He had a terrible streak here. Another good streak. I'll take it, but it's not one of my favorites. Even though he's in the weak spot. Literally have that Cubs game might be a derby. You're the 100th like? There you go. Appreciate it. Bobby nasty on Thursdays too? Let me see. Bobby is nasty on Thursdays. Only one homer. Looks good though. I just have to take Caminaro because of the sweet spot as well. Let's go back. 1.35, 1.7 to righties. Let's go back to the weak spot sheet. This batting order matchup sheet. It's really, really helpful. Let's look at Mark Canha just for fun. I don't think this guy's going to be able to do anything here, but yeah. Okay, Ronda, Magnum, Lau. Is it Lau or Low? I never know what to say. I think I just switch it up all the time. I post in the Jake category, but if you go to... Once you're verified, you can go to role selection in the Discord, and then pick any capper you want to get notified for. Anthony Day-to-Day Davis, thanks for the sub, bro. I work at Lowe's. Okay. Lowe's. I think that's probably what it should be, not Lau. Low. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Lofton at plus 900. Who's he on? I don't even know. Oh, Lofton here. There's something on Lofton. Oh, yeah. Plus 900? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Seems tempting. 0 homers home. 0 homers day. 3 for 5 on Thursdays. I don't know. Probably wouldn't take it, but... That's how you say it for Josh, not Brandon, the other way around. Wait, are they not brothers? I always thought they were brothers. They gotta be brothers, right? Taking Barger and J-Ram. Game starts in... Yeah. Game starts in 10 minutes. If you want to put in J-Ram and Barger, make sure you do that now. Solo and Caminario. Caminario. Really? Not Caminario? Caminario? Caminero. Caminero? Oh, Caminero. Caminero. Why do I say Caminario? That's like not even close. Caminero. Sorry. They're not brothers. Really? No way. That's crazy. Nathaniel. Oh, they are brothers. Wait, what? I'm confused. Bro, I don't know. I guess their names are pronounced differently. I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. I'm so confused, bro. Too much calculus this morning. My brain's fried. So which one's low? Did someone say that already? Someone said that. So I say for Josh, not Brandon. So Josh Lowe, Brandon Lau. Is that right? Nate and Josh Lowe are related, not Brandon. I don't even know who Nate Lowe, bro. There's too many Laus and Lows and Contrerases and brothers happening. Yeah, let's get back to it. You're right. Who cares about this? Okay, Michael Lorenzen, Caminero. Caminero. Okay, did take that. Diaz, let's see if Diaz is nasty. Struggles against the sinker. But I think Caminero does too. Gotcha. Nate Lowe and Josh Lowe are the brothers. Brandon is just there. I'll try and remember that. No guarantees at all. Just got premium. Nice, bro. Now you could research yourself and don't have to listen to the Yap Fest. Unless you like the Yap Fest. I don't know. Teach their own, right? Caminero does look good. Does look really good. Um, just he's in a bit of a slump, but like if he can get back to this, ooh, ooh, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Especially against, yeah, all those pitches I had actually. He's good against all those, so I'm not worried. Didn't favorite this guy. Brandon Lau. Yeah, true. I try to show you guys my method. Aranda. I think I said you can't take him. I got to get off this game. We have Caminero and Bobby Witt. Both are in sweet spots. Caminero's not actually. I completely lied. Caminero's not. Aranda is 343. Is it really that bad? 174 ISO. Good on the changeup. Has he struggled that much against one of these pitches? Against the changeup, I guess. 6.7 on the season, that's why. Um, just don't love him for a homer. I gotta get off this game. Okay, Cubs, Cardinals. You guys were calling it the home run derby earlier, so let's take a look. Shota Iminaga give up 22 homers last year. Holy, to lefty already. Yandy EV log. Sorry, I just saw that. Yandy is 98, 96 on the season, 94 to the sinker, 6 to the slider. Obviously, it's going to be higher versus the fastball. Sweeper, he crushes. Sweeper absolutely crushes. Yeah, Sean. Yep. Yep. You know best. You know what I meant. All right. I gotta lock in for this research. If you guys want anyone specific for this game, just call them out. Cubs Cardinals more meat there. It sure looks like it so far. Um, both both against righties seem to struggle. This guy was nasty last year. Gave up 22 homers. That is insane. Okay, let's filter by, yeah, righties. He throws a fastball 49% of the time as well as a splitter. He's good on the splitter. Um, okay, so against lefties, the Cardinals are so bad, man. Oh my god, the Cardinals are so terrible. Suzuki, PCA. Tucker, Seiya, Suzuki. Everyone's on Suzuki today. Hap, Tucker. Jahmai Jones is not from this game. I wouldn't take him, though. It's just a small sample size. Nico. No athletics players. Mateusz, maybe Brent Rooker, maybe. Twins delayed. I told you. I told you guys that game is just not worth betting on. Told y'all. Because also, it's not even the weather. Like I don't care about the weather. It's the fact that a game could go what is it like to the top of the fifth, and then count as a game. You know, so you miss out on like two or three at bats, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just not worth it. Why bet on a game that has a 73% chance of rain when you could just skip it? Yeah, let me update the picks, Josh. Sorry. We have Ramirez. Let's see. Can I just edit this message? No. Literally, why can I not just edit the message? Okay, we have uh J-Ram, Barger, Witt, and Caminero. Okay, that's the new list. Replace pin message. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Everything's pinned that we have so far. Nico is green? Nico is green, what? This guy is kind of scatterbrained. Yeah, because there's like 300 people in here. I want to make sure I read all your messages. And I'm trying to show you guys locks as well. Or my locks, at least. If you want me to be less scatterbrained, I could just lock in and not even look at chat at all, but I feel like it'll be really boring if I do that. So, I'll just do that then. All these Cardinals hitters are so terrible. Like, okay, versus lefties, this guy's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Maybe Burleson, but like, he has 11 ABs, 2 homers. Appreciate it, pretty good. Junior and PCA 2 leg. I just don't love any Cardinals hitters. I can't lie. It's 3 for 7 Mason Win as a homer. Win just is so bad. 6.7, like I just look at this guy's barrel or his ISO. He has nothing. Like nothing. Not even against righties. Cardinals just do not hit home runs. I'm telling you, they do not hit home runs. Sweet spots, weak spots. Let me look at the weak spots here. We have weak spots of Burleson, Arenado, Garrett Hampton. Batting ninth, he gives up a 428. Holy. This guy just has nothing, though. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Subu. Ban the whole animal from sports, Cardinals. Literally. Ban all of the Cardinals. Lock in first, chat later. Okay, I could do that. Update hasn't dropped yet. Appreciate it, Chris. We try. New bar is decent, but he's not playing yet. All right, I'm gonna skip the Cardinals. Let's get to the Cubs, my team. You guys think the Cubs are gonna win the World Series? You think the Cubs are gonna make the World Series? That would be pretty insane. I could see why a lot of people are on Seiya already. I don't even have to look. Because I know Seiya's nasty versus... Oh, he's even better versus... Oh, no, he's more homers. Way less at bats. Seiya's actually way better versus lefties. Hap is 4 for 10 against him. Ryan, I already took some of those games. Took some guys from those games. Everything's pinned, what I have so far. PCA going. PCA is a lefty though. Oh, he gives up Nest. Oh my god, 66% fastball. I know PCA crushes the fastball. Oh no. Oh, PCA, you can't let me down again, right? Right? Like, surely not. Oh, he's giving up 4 homers versus lefties. He's even, yes. God, man. Man. Does Tucker smash the fastball? Not really. What does he crush? Knuckle curve, holy. This guy's all over the knuckle curve. I don't think I've ever seen 66.7. That is insane. And then also this one, he just hit light. 299 field out, 92 on a curve. It's crazy work. PCA over Seiya. Too much smoke on Seiya. Let's see Seiya. Oh. Seiya is nasty though. There's a guy named Seiya Suzuki in our Discord. I wonder if maybe you can ping him and see if he's gonna hit a homer today. Hmm. 442 homer. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Dang, the Cubs do not hit, like, the heater. Which is crazy. Oh, good thing Hap crushes the ball that he throws 2% of the time. That's really, really good. Tucker probably looks the best. What the heck was that? Seiya, Tucker, Seiya. I don't know if Tucker was in sweet spot, though. Weak spot, not sweet spot. PCA Dansby, maybe? Dansby does hit the 4-seam. Wow, he hits the 4-seam. Holy. Oh, he's a righty, though, so he needs the slider as well. He doesn't hit the slider. 0% on the slider. Man, if Dansby gets a fastball, though, Dansby gets a fastball, it's gone. Like, holy. Bush, 13.3. Tucker over PCA, I don't know yet. I don't even know who I like from this game yet. Nico, everyone is saying Nico is all green. Nico is not all green. Nico has a 0% barrel over the last 15 and the season on the fastball. He hasn't barreled up one fastball all season. That is insane. That is just insane. Like, what? Okay, probably it's between PCA, Seiya, and Tuck. So away Tuck is better. Day is about the same. Or Day is... Yeah, Day is literally about the same. Away is definitely better. Thursdays is rough. But he has more good splits than bad. Favorite for now. Why am I favoriting his stolen bases? Okay, Seiya... I just think lefties look better, mainly just because even on 431 pitches, he throws a fastball 66% of the time. That is insane. PCA and Tucker. Is Seiya in there or no? Is Seiya in the weak spot? Okay, Seiya has more away, more in Day at less at bats. Decent in June. Good on Thursdays. Seiya has really good splits. And he has good pitch mix. PCA in weak spot. Just took Cubs money line. Probably a good idea. I don't ever bet money lines though, literally, ever. PCA is nasty on the heater. Away games, he's better. Day games, he's a little worse, but marginal. June. Thursdays, he's 4 for 19 with 3 of them being home runs. Jeez Louise, holy. Let's look at the weak spots here. PCA. Only PCA. Second, Tucker has a 186 ISO though. So I'd take all of them probably to win a unit. At least one of them will hit a homer, I believe. Tucker, Seiya, PCA didn't hit favorite yet. Yeah, I like both. I like all of them. I can't lie. It's not gonna be Nico, bro. There's no way. I honestly have no idea. Let's see if I can pick my favorite one from this game, just based off of like randomness. Who had the best splits? I think PCA honestly had the best splits. The problem is like I'll pick my favorite and then the other two will go and I'll put my favorite in a parlay, so it's just like it's just completely chalked. Um Seiya actually has a better split. And he's nasty against everything. It's just PCA is a lefty, so he gets that heater 70% of the time. Yo, Daniel, congrats, bro. Appreciate you guys getting us to 1K so quickly. It's been fun streaming for you guys. Seiya's bad against the slider, but good against everything else. Seiya's been nasty. Holy. No Carson Kelly. I could look at him quick. You're right. No Carson Kelly. Bad. 0.044 ISO. 20% on the season, but he hasn't hit a homer against a fastball since it's been a month, so I wouldn't bet on it. Appreciate it, Scholastic. Yeah, Danny. Carson Kelly looks pretty rough. I can't lie. I'm not even gonna worry about finding my favorite because all of them look pretty good, so I would just bet all of them to win a unit. That's how I bet homers is I bet all my favorites to win a unit, and I also usually parlay them, and then I bet all the other homers I take for 0.75 units. Yeah, Eli, I'll still start the favorites. Anniversary next week, need a 3-leg. Congrats, Chris, bro. How long? How long? Clayton Kershaw is terrible versus righties this year. Do I really want to bet against Clayton Kershaw, though? Beck. Estrada's 4 for 16. Farmer's 2 for 10. 1 for 4. Even though Beck's barreled like 5 recently, they've all been field outs. Miguel Rojas from the Dodgers. I'll look in a sec. Probably wouldn't take any Rockies. Right-handed batter. Let's see, left-handed pitcher, so this guy's like not seen anything. Not a lot of data here to go off of. Only guy who I'd even like consider is probably Jordan Beck, but I'd rather probably take his base. It's 4 for 66 though, not bad. Homers, day games, Thursdays. Probably wouldn't take it. It's also Kershaw, man. Like, this guy's nasty. I know Kershaw's like old, but Jordan Beck plus 470 to hit a homer. Coming up on 13 years. Congrats, man. Pajes, Tio, Rojas look good. I want to look at the batting order matchups. Can someone write this down? Oh my god, Otani's in the weak spot. Otani, Freeman, Pajes, Hernandez, or Kike, and Rojas. And if Rojas already looks good, holy. Now, it doesn't really matter that much because this guy's only pitched like 0.2, 1, 1, 0.2, and 1, but... yeah, Kenny, it's if you're gonna look at HRRs, I actually have a video on that, showing exactly how to take HRRs. Appreciate it, R. Dot. You're right. I try my best, but it gets rough, especially when someone comes in here and says, shut up, basically, so... Just like bro, really. Everyone loves T.O. Like to Will Smith for today. Gomber throwing batting practice, literally, bro. Yeah, probably won't take any Rockies. Let's go to the Dodgers. This is what we want to look at here. Versus righties, he's way worse. Wow. Versus righties, he's really bad. Now, this is, like, not enough percent to go off of. I would just say he's going to throw his fastball more and just happen to throw his slider more the one time he pitched ever. Edmund, Will Smith looks alright. Okay, versus lefties. This might be just like take whoever looks best against the pitch mix, no matter what the percentage is. Pajes and Tio. Otani, I mean... Otani versus lefties is rough, to be honest. He has like half as many home runs. But we could look. Fastball is still insane. Knuckle curve slider. I wouldn't take Otani. Will Smith. Everyone seems to be on this guy. Let's see. Versus righties, he's definitely worse. Let's look at the splits here. Away he's better, day he's worse, but he's had like a third of the at-bats. Thursdays he's good, no homers though. Only plus 320? What? Why is Will Smith only plus 320? Oh man, what? Quan just had a nice deep fly out. How deep? I should probably pull up the real app. Both games are still 0-0. Games just started though. Hit a line out to left. 241, bruh. 241 is never deep enough for Homer. J-Ram, let me know when J-Ram's up. I want to watch it. Otani may as well be minus 500. Not against a lefty. A lefty, he only has 5 homers and 107 at bats. 22 and 206 against righties. It definitely sees righties more. Almost a 400 ISO. Even though he has a better batting average here, it's way more homers versus righties. It's not even close. Will Smith's batting 383 for left-handed pitcher. True. That's insane. Probably take him for bases or HRRs just because all the Dodgers are going to get on base. That's just how the Dodgers operate. I don't love him for a home run, though. I can't lie. PCA plus Paez? Sorry, I gotta check Paez now. Let's go here. Don't love Paez. Tio. Man. Kind of rough for the Dodgers today. I was thinking it was going to be a lot better. Let's go off of weak spots here. So Otani isn't a weak spot. Or no, he can't really because this guy just doesn't pitch enough. Freddie only has 9 homers on the season. Otani has 27. That's ridiculous. 27 home runs. It's ridiculous. I'm just gonna go through all of these guys. Just don't love it. 0. Pages. Pages just has a 13.3. It's a 231 against the fastball. 500 slugging. Tio looks way better. Like, not even close, way better. I would take, look at all these singles and doubles. I'd take him for I'd take Tio's bases for sure. Like, God. Either his bases or his HRR or something. I bet his HRR is 2.5 though. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Total must take him for 2 hits. That's his line actually, so probably rather take his bases. Would you guys like a stream instead of going over homers, I go over bases? Uh, Adam, I don't like anyone most from the Cubs game, really. Quan doubled. They review it. They're looking for 2. Freddie looks bad. Will Smith plus 275 for you on BetRivers. Jeez. Do both? I don't know if I could have time for both, though. Like, you have to get in a different mindset if you're just researching different things. Tio has 1 hit for Gomer, 7 at bats. Very surprising. That is surprising. Means he's due. Because against this pitch mix, single, field out, single, field out, double, field out, single, field out, double, field out, single. Like, it's a double or single almost every pitch against this pitch mix. And look at his slug. Look at his WOBA. This is what you take for HRRs right here. 575 is ridiculous. Like, that is insane. J-Ram batting. Let's watch. Come on, J-Ram. Come on here, bud. Hit it for us. Better odds to take his double. Yeah, I agree. If you instead of taking his homer, I don't like him for a homer. Take his double is plus 240 only. Jeez. Well, plus 240 plus 240 is best you're gonna get. In play out. Are you serious? Oh yeah, okay. He just hit the ball like a million feet. 360. Okay, so. See, like, this happens every day, man. You can't even be mad when he hits at 360. You just can't. Warning track. I think he could get one today. Look at that. You guys see this? See where the ball is compared to the 360. Ugh. Almost. Yeah, exactly. Tio only struck out once, so it's another good sign when you guys are researching, especially bases. As long as they're putting the ball in the play, you got a chance. Jumping catch at the wall. Did he rob it, or was it just like he had to jump for it? So I don't care if it wasn't going to be a homer anyway. 7 out of 30? Yeah, that's rough. Does it say that on the real app still? Is that update? Yeah, 7 out of 30. Jeez, man. Free and play outs. How many 350 plus flyouts are you gonna have, low bro? Not robbed, 3 freed out. Jeez, man. How many homers did he hit at Colorado? We don't have that split, I don't think, unless it's in here somewhere. Yeah, I don't think we have that split. It's a good idea. If you join our Discord, put it in the suggestions tab. I think that might be already in the works, but Suzuki, PCA, Soto sound about right? I haven't looked at Soto, but Soto always sounds about right, pretty much. How many homers projected for today? Is there a home run? There's not a home run projector on Propfinder. Here's what we got so far. Everything's pinned except for the Cubs. I took Tucker, Seiya, and PCA. Yeah, Telez got DFA'd. Marco, 20? What do you mean 20? Is that on Propfinder? Liam, Marco, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Let's make a hits parlay, 3 to 4 legs. Otani, 4 of 11, 2 homers versus Gomber. I just don't like Otani. His odds are going to be terrible then, especially if he... 186? You want to take a guy that had a home run plus 186? I don't know, man. That's pretty degen status. Torque? Torque bomb? Bang? Check his stats again. Yeah, 20%. I was on the fence about him. I didn't love it because... Let's see. I think his slider was bad. There's a 20%. I just don't like... I don't know, man. Oh, wait. Versus lefties. Yeah, I mean, torque. Split's bad or something? Yeah, torque looked okay. Torque and Rooker, Day Game Demons. Spencer went. Who's Spencer? Oh, Spencer Torkelson. Didn't know his name was Spencer. Barger up next. Let's watch Barger. He threw a ball to Barger. He better hit this one over the wall. Yep, Torque went. Alright, let's go back, look at Marlins Giants. Don't really want to look at Marlins Giants. Giants Stadium, as you know, if you've been in this stream, is the worst worst park for homers. This guy throws... This guy gave up 2 homers in the same inning. Or 2 innings pitched. We're going yard on the Dodgers? I don't know, man. I didn't love much of the Dodgers. I guess I have to just take them because this pitcher's so bad. I think Tio for bases. Tio for bases. Gomber. Don't love Will Smith. 3 balls, 1 strike, bro. Can we throw a strike to Barger, please? Torque, Barger, 2-leg. Out of 3 of the Cubs, who would I pick? I picked those 3. Come on, Barger. Come on, Barger. Foul tip? No, don't be strike 3, though. Strikeout swinging? Bruh. Come on. Scared to throw strikes to Barger? Yeah. That's rough. Holy chalk. God, dude, Otani is so good. Like, it doesn't even make sense for a player to be this good at hitting a baseball. Like, if you think about it. I'm not taking any Dodgers. I'm taking Tio for his bases. I know the pitcher's terrible, but the Dodgers bat bad versus lefties. Like, relatively. Like, Will Smith, okay, sure. Maybe. I don't see it. His barrel is so low. This guy throws a ton of different pitches. I don't know, man. 14.3 on the season. I'm not gonna force it when I don't like it. Tommy Edman will go yard. Need 3 from the Atlanta and Mets game? Why do you need 3 from that game? I feel like I just gotta auto fade this just because of the ballpark, but we can look. It's bad. Stadium's bad. This guy struggled versus just about everyone last year. Just go off percentages here. Four seam slider. Uh, Four seam slider curve. Devers looks insane. Devers looks insane. Do I research doubles? Not really. Good to hear, Denny. Love that. Ramos looks good for HRR. Adames. Adames doesn't look great. All these guys are gonna look terrible. Holy. Devers is the pick from this game. Well, yeah, it's obviously easy to say Torque was the play. I told you guys, wouldn't sell at a small sample size, and I wouldn't take him. But show we have so far, we have Jose Ramirez, Addison Barger, Bobby Witt, Junior Caminero, Kyle Tucker, Seiya Suzuki, PCA, and Tio for his bases, not for a homer. Teoscar Hernandez just for his bases. Devers looks nasty. Let's see his home split. Homie is 10. Well, okay, his home is different, though. How many does he have this month? 4. 16 for 79. I wish he was. Wish I could see how many games, say, as a Giant. Baez 416 feet. Did he just go? He had to have gone 416, right? Oh my god, he got robbed. 416 feet, he got robbed. That's insane. That's actually nasty. Yeah, if you're gonna take anyone from, I just hate telling you guys to take from this game when the ballpark is so bad. Like Jose tells me to instantly fade this game, so only gonna look just at a bit here just to show you guys what we have for this game. But I'm not gonna give out any like terrible picks or anything. Stowers used to be that guy. Uh, Jesus Sanchez, if he was playing somewhere else, but I don't know. I don't really want to. He has more homers. Decent in day. Thursdays he's 0 for 5. Devers double? Could try Devers double in this stadium. It's a good idea, actually. 20% on the season. Or just take his bases, maybe. How to get 2 homers in this game? Jeez, 10 bases against the Orioles. Yeah, either his HRR or something. Almost a 400 WOBA. Probably take his HRR rather than his bases. Um, but he might hit a double too. Bad stadium is the Giants. Giants stadium is really bad. I think Padres is as well, dependent like on one side of the plate. Padres is really bad. Um Shoot, what are the other ones? Pirates. Pirates are bad. Um Royals are bad. Also true, Denny. But I have a video display like showing whether to take total bases or HRR. If you don't like, because you're not gonna like every guy to hit a home run. Some guys like Steven Kwan, Jacob Wilson, Luis Arias, they just hit for hits. They don't hit. They hit for contact. They don't hit power. So when you see a guy like that who has like crazy batting average, crazy WOBA, WOBA's better for HRRs. ISO is better for total bases. But I have a whole video on that in our YouTube channel. It's called HRRs versus total bases, or the difference between them, or something, or how to bet on them, something like that. But I show exactly how to go through that whole thing. Rockies Field's great for doubles too. Yeah, they have a high wall, don't they? Okay, let's go to this last game here. Last game. Grant Holmes definitely gives more homers versus righties. Terrible against lefties on the 4-seam though. Gives up a ton against it. Huh. Can't see the pinned message anymore. That's weird. I'm gonna replace it anyway because we have more. Can I copy this? I can't even copy this. I should just start doing this on my PC. It'll be easier, but I'm already typing on my phone. JRAM, Barger, Witt, Caminero, Tucker, Seiya. Is Otto Lopez a good value pick? Again, I wouldn't bet homers in this stadium, but I could check Otto Lopez for you. He's a righty. Otto Lopez has a 137 ISO versus righties, so I'd say probably not. His fastball's good though. It throws it 42% of the time. I could see it. I could see it, but that's just against some 4-seam. Against the slider, he has 6.7 barrel. Plus 1,000 though. Plus 1,000's pretty nasty. I wouldn't take it, but you could. Go light on it though. You can also check batter versus pitcher. I just don't want to tell you guys that this is a good game to bet on when it's really not. Sleeman 362 flyout. Holy. Edwards is 3 for 3 against this pitcher though. Yeah, bases this game for sure. Yellow. All right, Holmes definitely gives up more homers versus righties, but he struggles versus the lefty on the 4-seam. So let's check. We'll look at batter versus pitcher first. Nothing to go off of. I was so mad when Lindor got robbed. Oh, that's so annoying. Make sure you guys follow us on Discord or follow us on Twitter. Join our Discord if you're not in all that already. It's where I post all my parlays. Make sure to sub here with noties. I try to go live same time every day, 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, but sometimes streams last a little longer, or go later, start later, start earlier. So just make sure you sub with noties here if you want to be notified when we go live. Deep flyouts early is a good sign. Agreed, Christoph. Yeah, Discord's free, Twitter's free, everything's free but the site, and the site's only $10 a month if you use code PF30. So if you want to try it for yourself, you can cancel at any time. My name's Jake on Discord, Brandon. Okay, so we have first righties. Pete Alonso is pretty nasty. 6.7 recently though. It's annoying. Slider. Yeah, it's rough recently. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he went, but I don't like DMV type exclamation mark Discord, or it's in the description as well, so you can join. And yeah, if you guys ever want to follow us on Twitter, join our Discord, see anything like that, type exclamation mark and then whatever, so either Twitter or Discord. And it's all also in the description as well, so you can join there too. Man, Pete Alonso was terrible last year versus righties. Yeah, I have my own channel, Brandon. If you go to role selection and select Jake/Gubis, it's a green box. If you click that button, you'll be able to see all of them. Rooker hitting a double play. I didn't like Rooker too much. I mean, not too much. I didn't really like him at all, to be honest. 1.18K. Appreciate all the subs, guys. I try to stay consistent every day. There will be a notification either on Twitter or Discord if for some reason I can't go live. I'll let you guys know there first, just so you're not like waiting for the live stream and I never go live. We have 231 people in here, 134 likes. Let's try and get 150. I know it's annoying. I hate when I'm watching a live stream and they say like, but it really does help. So it's been like 2 hours if you've been here and haven't liked yet. Just a reminder. How does Acuna look? You're taking bases this game too. Picks. What's your picks under in the Discord? I'm Jake in the Discord. Don't really love this game. Can't lie. Lindor doesn't look great. Okay, I say that, and then I select his pitches, and he looks really good. Man, 26.7. Gotta take that almost. Almost just gotta. Home, he's better. Night, he's better. June, it's fine. Thursdays, he's bad. But 3 for 18. We'll check how the rest of the team does again on Thursdays. Thursdays, he's good. Thursdays, he's bad. Oh, Soto, too? Soto is nasty. Soto is nasty. He was one of my favorites yesterday at 2 homers. Lindor was also one of my favorites, and he got robbed, which was unfortunate. Soto looks insane. So does Lindor. So I'm taking both of them again. Versus lefties, he struggles more too. Let's check the weak spots in this game. Castellanos pitch mix barrels at 33.3. Holy. That is not the weak spots tab. First, second, fourth, fifth. Lindor and Soto bat first and second. Last game, as you guys know, is pretty unlucky. Lindor got robbed, even though he's in the sweet spot. Appreciate it, Tara. Yeah, no problem, Brandon. Uh, Castellanos. Yeah, I already read that. Soto and Pete Crow because it rhymes. There you go. That's a way you could figure out who to bet. I lean more Soto, but his odds are probably worse, like barely. Um, Lindor's plus 425, Soto's plus 400. Yeah, man, I'm reading the books like a book. Reading the books like a book today, boys. Come on now, don't play. Don't play. I need to check more. Let's see. Fourth, sixth, fourth, sixth. Didn't like Nimbar Marte, so that's fine. First and third for that game. Acuna is likely going to be first. Just now, just now. Torrens has a 1 home run on the year. Holy. Yeah, nothing else from this game unless Beatty for some reason looks good. Actually, didn't look terrible for a second there. 7 homers, 1 game where he had 2. Soto worth 700 mil yet? Getting there. He's getting there. He's reaching Otani status. Whole list of players with high pitch mix versus barrel went over it this morning. Send the list, bro. Bobby Witt. I like Bobby Witt, Tris. I don't know why my lights keep flickering. Okay, lefties. Canning struggles versus lefties. I feel like Canning just pitched. Actually, I could check when Canning just pitched. So I click him. Pitched on the 21st. I guess, yeah, it was 5 days ago. Yep. All right. Let's get through these games. Lefties for sure. Versus righties. Riley. Olsen's going to be probably nasty here. 6.7 recently? Come on, Olsen. You're selling my bag. Four-seam change. What if I take out the slide? Nope. Oh, the slider is nasty. Holy. Oh. 6.7 though. I don't like Ramos. I like Devers for bases. Bobby PCA Soto for the 3-leg. Hold on, let me favorite Devers. Dever. Total bases or HRRs, unless he's at 2.5. Yeah, 1.5 extra HRRs, I can do that. Soto, PCA, Witt, probably the best, yeah. Witt's nasty, bro. 26.7 barrel. Doesn't have anything on the knuckle, but he's also 1 for 2 with a home run against Baz, so. Zuna. BB's gonna give up 1 here. Bases are loaded. Uh-oh. Not for a home run. Don't take Devers for a homer. He's playing in the worst stadium to hit a homer. Acuna. Sometimes you just gotta take the hot bat, and Acuna is that right now. Especially against the slider. Does he hit it well? No. It's the fastball. It's the fastball super well. Slider is rough, though. Slider is really rough. .31% strikeout rate on the fastball. But when he hits it, it's barreled. Holy. Low strikeout rate for Azuna. 8 on the season. He's only hit 3 homers. 750. Zuna has a 26.7. He's been driving him recently. Holy. Two homers on Thursdays. Night games he's better. Away games he's the same as home. Ozuna could be a good sleeper. Plus 450 though. Why is he plus? Guess he's plus 450 because this. Wow, he's good on the four seam and slider. Like really good on him. 389, 315, 406 double. 406 double. What? 343 field out, 401 double. Holy. This guy is so due. Yeah, I'm taking him. I'm taking Ozuna. Especially if he's in sweet spot. I don't think he is. But he is in weak spot. Cool, cool, cool. He's in weak spot. Let's go. Third? Ozuna... Most likely, yeah, you're right. He's gonna be third. Bet, bro. It's a good weak spot. 243 ISO. A lot of innings here. Acuna's gonna bat first. Like, you could take Acuna. Plus 360, though. I think I like Ozuna better. He's homered against him already. Azuna's 4 for 5 with 2 homers against him. Holy crap. Olsen also has 2. Yeah. That's nasty. I never checked the bullpen tab. I just don't think it's really worth. Azuna's 5 for 27 with 2 homers against him too, so. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be the list. Change it on stream now. I do think Soto back to back, bro. Devers bases as well. Okay. Soto, Lindor, and Ozuna. I'm gonna go through and star my favorites. God, I kind of want to start everyone from the Cubs game. I put Seiya and then Suzuki. I'm actually stupid. Weak spot dudes always get the RBIs, literally. Weak spot's actually insane. Appreciate it, Shay. Look forward to seeing you in stream every day, bro. Appreciate it. Really. Homers or bases. All of the names I have, like, if it's just names, it'll be homers. If it says bases next to it, then it's bases. But anything that's just names are homers. I'm going to favorite, I think, Tucker and PCA just because they're lefties. And I think the pitcher gave up more versus lefties slightly. Oh, he threw the fastball 60% of the time. That's why I like it. But Seiya too, man. Like, I don't know. I'm going to take all of them as favorites. And then probably Soto over Lindor, and then Ozuna, kind of a sleeper favorite. Okay. That is the list. Oops. There we go. Alright, I'm going to straight everyone now. And then, yeah, I'll keep the stream up for a bit, but... Oh yeah, let me do a... I have a 50% profit boost. Let's do my absolute favorites. In Soto, I think Soto's actually like one of my favorites. Okay, Tucker or PCA? Who hits the fastball better? That's all I care about. Tucker, PCA. PCA hits the fastball a little better. Uh, nasty versus righties. Oh, 5 homers against the righties and the slider. Tucker. Man, it's so close. Like, PCA and Tucker is literally just a toss-up. I don't know. Um, I'm gonna go PCA. I'm gonna go. Who has better odds? PCA 3.4x. Tucker is 3.18. So I'm gonna take PCA. I just typed PCA and nothing came up. Pete Crow Armstrong. There we go. Okay, him, Soto, and let's see, him, Soto, and why did I like Caminero so much? Oh yeah, I like him a lot against this pitch mix. Like he hits all of them well. But I like betting on guys who hit the fastball mainly. Azunia, I mean, Azunia hit it's the fastball and slider well. Like, can't go wrong with the data, right? Against Griffin Canning. I mean, 4 for 5 against him. Azunia too. Um, man, this is a. I'm gonna take PCA and Ozuna, for zero point 0.7 units. Or I guess zero point 0.5 units now. I changed my units. Torque 408, 104 EV. It's crazy. Almost went for 2. I think I'd rather take PCA, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm only doing PCA and Ozuna just because, even though I like Soto, I'm gonna put Soto in another parlay. It's just PCA and Ozuna are my favorites, and they have the best odds. I'm gonna take Bobby and then Soto as well. Check Mookie. Mookie's stats. Mookie's been awful this year for homers. But I could show you. So 13.3% barrel. He hit 1 homer, 359. He's a bad ISO though. 3 for 7 with a homer against this guy. Better's pitcher. Otani's 6 for 14 with 2 homers. Pages is 2 for 3 with a homer. Here's all that info though. Other than Acuna, you can't trust anyone on your Braves? Bro, you better trust Azunia. Other than, you'll think about Suzuki, Tucker, and Soto. Like all them. Okay, I'm going to put that in. PCA and Azunia. And then I'm also going to put in Soto and Witt. Soto and Witt. Oh, this game's like starting right now. Hold on, I need to... Oh my god. Wait. I need to get these in. Get these in, guys. You have 5 minutes. Caminero, Witt. Both have the worst odds in the game, of course. Okay, 5, like 30. Okay, just straight bet Caminero and Witt. Witt to win 1 unit, Caminero to win 0.75. Is the Cubs game starting now too? That would be terrible. Okay, it's not, right? Oh, it is. Okay, we have 10 more minutes. Okay, I'm putting Witt and Soto in as well to win 4 units. Make sure you guys are careful with how much you're betting. Barger struck out again, bro. Barger is selling my bag. What is his strikeout percent against righties? 25%, so surely he doesn't strike out again. Minazu did not have been on the same page this year. Sleeper just released a discount for Acuna, so that's how you know Acuna doesn't look great today. He's gonna get a lot of that slider. Okay, I'm gonna go straight bet all the Cubs as well. So Cubs, we have Seiya, Tucker, and PCA. PCA has crazy odds. It's like plus 500 for me, so I'm gonna take Tuck and PCA as my favorites, and then Seiya. Seiya just not my favorite only because he's a righty. That's literally the only reason. Three 60, 70, 67. Do I have no money? I do have money. Why can I not bet this? It's weird. Otani just because Otani, no. Otani's facing the wrong-handedness. Barger's gonna give you a heart attack. Don't worry, bro. This data looked good. Okay, I just bet Tucker, so I need Seiya and PCA. Pages, you mean? Let's see if Pages is in. I didn't love Pages' stats today. God, why do I have notifications on for Sam's Club? Pages isn't sweet spot. You gotta be careful with these, though, because he's only pitched 0.2 innings, 1 inning, 1 inning, 0.2, 1. So it's like, it's a little all over the place. It doesn't really tell much. He's only faced, 2 batters, so. Or I guess 4 batters. I also didn't love Pies' stats today. If you're going to take anyone, I'd recommend taking a righty against this guy for sure. Thanks, Big Shot. I appreciate it. Realized you won 400 off some of the data yesterday. Dang, Brandon. There you go. That's how Tuesday was for me. I got 31 units on Tuesday. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you, guys. That was a pretty aggressive sneeze, I can't lie. Okay, let's see if I have any others. A little 20% profit boost. 30% here. Maybe you could take might just take 30% profit boost, do Devers and TO for like a unit. Devers HRR is better. Only 1.57. I'm gonna take his total bases instead. And then we'll do TO bases for sure. 2.5 total bases. Man, those are terrible odds. Okay, I'm gonna take Devers HRs instead, and then do maybe 2 units on it. Oh, I can do 1.5 units, that's the limit. Okay, I'll do that. Alright guys, getting close to the end of the stream. Kind of a quick one today. Only 9 games, not too many. Make sure you join our Discord. I'll post all my parlays like in the Discord so you know how I played them. I just randomly do it because there's not really a secret method. If you guys want to try the PF Propfinder site for yourself, it's in the description. You could save 30% off whether you buy the monthly or annual subscription by using code PF30. Twitter and Discord, follow us on Twitter, join us on Discord. All of that's completely free. Only thing you have to pay for this is the site if you want that. Newt bar, baby. What are you talking about? Yeah, I got you. I still need to straight a few of these guys, so I'll be on for a second. Just wanted to say that before I forget. Soto, I believe, is better than Lindor. So if you're betting on that, I would bet Soto over Lindor. Hmm. I also have a list with all my favorites pinned in chat, so you'll just go based off of that too. Okay, Lindor and Soto are in. Then I need to do Azuna. Got you, first class. Got you, bro. Freeman or Will Smith? Freeman's been in a crazy slump, so I guess Will Smith, but they've both been pretty bad. Ozuna's plus 385. My books are so bad. I can't wait till I get good books. Grant Holmes to get 4 strikeouts is boosted. Guess I have to kind of look at that now. My favorite 3-leg, I'd take Soto, PCA, and Ozuna. Let's look at Grant Holmes to get 4 strikeouts. So 14 out of 16 games. Mets don't strike out a ton. I don't know. This feels like a trap. I guess he needs 5. 4 is a push. Against righties. 1-8-4, 1-8-8-8, 6-3. I don't know. I don't want to research strikeouts right now anyway. I'm just going to leave it at the homers. Alright, guys. I think that'll do it. Join our Discord, and then I'll post everything shortly of what I actually parlay. Appreciate you guys joining. Stream tomorrow. Thanks for joining, Jess. Appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. If you need any tutorials, there will be one coming out soon because there's going to be a pretty big update to the home run cheat sheet. I'll have that out right when that update drops. And yeah, that's about it. Make sure to sub with noties so you know when we go live. It'll be about 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is noon EST, and 9 a.m. Pacific. So I don't know if you're in London or whatever, but it's under the Jake Picks tab, DMV, in Discord. So join that, verify, go to role selection, and then you'll figure it out. Catch you guys later. Thanks for joining.